see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much. But when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
That's a 2 from Matthews. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Now, here's Rubio. Left side, Saric. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets it to go.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Here's Rubio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez. Some solid defense from Saric. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
On the wing, Giannis. Here's Matthews. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker with it. Pass to Oubre. Saric, right side. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Rubio. Tries again. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Ayton throws it down.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio with great vision and no hesitation on the delivery.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take it. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Pass to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For three, Hill. On the wing, Hill. From deep. Rebound by Johnson.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A second chance effort. Bridges, no one around him. Johnson gets the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Deep two from Hill. And another basket for Milwaukee. Okobo looking over the floor. Hill with some nice D.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Williams. Giannis outside. Lets it fly from 18. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Here's a Kobo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. It's good. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Middleton on the wing. He has 5. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. Gets the... Three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Korver. From deep three-point range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Booker. Plays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Rubio outside. Pulls from the top of the key. But they get it back. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Korver, no luck. .130 left to play in the first half. Pass to Ayton. Back to Oubre. Charge has the open look. Again, Phoenix.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Ilyasova can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That gives them the lead. Kobo's got 4 points this quarter.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
That's a 2 from Matthews. No good, unable to end this run.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Lopez with the block. Here's Hill. To the wing right side. On deep, Ilyasova. Now Bridges. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Poked loose. Back to Saric. Here's Booker. Goes up on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That'll be a 5-second call. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And that one, good. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Oubre, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Offensive rebound. Outside Matthews. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Booker left side. The drive by Rubio. Here's Ayton. Oubre right side. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. And the Suns lead by 11.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Greg, they're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
So both teams changing it up here. Milwaukee trails by 11. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Williams can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson outside. All alone. Count the basket. Alcobo's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Kept alive. Out to Carter. Bridges misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Snatched up. Here's Bledsoe.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker with no one around. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Booker. And he comes up with the deuce. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. of guys like to shoot off the dribble, but Clark, there are some that really are better at it shooting off that catch in the NBA.
Yeah, and who do you have in mind, Kevin? I got a couple of names that I'm thinking about. What about you?
Well, I'm thinking Klay Thompson because that backcourt is so prolific and he's been so great at that. That's kind of been his trademark.
Yeah, it has been. Redick would be another guy.
Yes, another good
that I
one.
think that would come to mind. And even though he's later in his career now, but Kyle Korver, one of the very best we've had in the league at shooting off the catch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He doesn't get the second one. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul. Milwaukee trails by 12. Pass to Ilyasova. And stolen by Booker.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
To the middle. And it's Ayton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Connaughton. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Oubre, good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
It's back to Hill. It's tipped.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Rubio. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Suns lead by 17.
You know, Saric can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too. He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee trails by 17. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Will it go? That shot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Rubio. Lets it go from 14. It's not going to go for him.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. They grab their own miss. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the wing chip.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Milwaukee trails by 18. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Oubre. Booker outside. Here's Saric. Back to Booker. And here's Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Phoenix.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's the 3. It's off. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one